Hello and welcome back to Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. If you'd like to check out the full version of the game, which is just released from early access in Steam, then you can do that through the link in the description. Now, this is not necessarily a full series, because this is a huge game. Just bear that in mind. It's a massive open world RPG, so it's going to take a very long time to complete. However, I would like to see exactly what happens next. So that's the reason why we're here. Now let's see what actually happens here. What actually happens when I select this? Looks like we've come through some kind of portal. Alright, well, let's have a look-see around here. Yeah, that guy's not going to come alive again, is he? Oh, there's a ring. I can loot it. Aha, very nice. Okay, so that's actually going to be very, very useful. Increase armor by 1. I mean, to be fair, 1 armor, is that really going to save me? Not really. You know, let's face it, it's not really going to do anything. You have unlocked your first soul fragment. From now on, you can safely enter the weirdness and interact with various machinery left behind by the Four Dwellers. Additionally, the power of King Arthur has healed you from the Red Death. Ah, well, that's very nice of him, isn't it? Okay, so we now have this this wonderful little quick wheel right here, which will enable me to do various things, like put on my pants in the morning. And otherwise, we will now interact. And that apparently removes that. Okay, so this is where we currently are. This is hilarious, actually, because if you recall, this is where we were beforehand. And, well, for some reason, I still can't seem to get through here. But I'm going to assume that we can do that in just a moment. Because this is where we were previously. And if you remember, I wanted to do a little thing like going across the bridge here. And I fell right through it. So let's actually see. Is it working? Yes, it does actually work now. Whew. I was a bit worried there for a second. I thought to myself, oh yes, we're probably going to die. We're just going to run through and die instantaneously. But no, we did not. So I am pleasantly surprised. And we also now have these massive giants, which are apparently moving this very large mechanism. And I have no idea what kind of purpose this has, but yes, very Diablo-esque, is it not? Yes, if you recall the level in Diablo 3 when you go and fight Claudia Black's character, I can't remember her name now, but I just remember that Claudia Black voices that particular boss. Otherwise, let me go over here first. I don't want to jump down just yet, because I'm assuming that there's probably going to be something up here. Weird plasm. And what is that? What is this thing? Oh, never mind. I'm interacting with the thing on the floor. Or shall I say wall, not floor. Anyway, we created the Titans, for we need their work. Guard the peace of the working Titans, for without them we would not have power within our walls. Away from Tuathan, only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where the weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power, one day, we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. And that is obviously what is on the wall here. Alright, so nothing else here. That's absolutely fine. Let me actually just pull out my dagger real fast, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be an opponent or two ahead of us here. And we also have this. We must abandon the vision because of what, because what is beyond the sea came to us, and we do not want it. We must leave to defend ourselves. They are coming. The Titans will stay. Okay, well, apparently those big guys are called Titans. Well, that's good to know. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a very bad feeling about it. Is there a quick save button? Yes, there we go. There's the quick save button. It's exactly the same as other open world RPGs, which I very much appreciate. Okay, wait a minute. What is this? No, that doesn't do any... Oh. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Soul fragments grant you a measure of King Arthur's power. Activate a soul fragment with this to experience temporary effects, such as increased damage or slowed time. Rest at a bonfire and select the appropriate option to recharge the king's power. Whoa. Okay. Huh. Alright. Not too bad. It's just... Oh. Okay. Gonna take the healing potion, I guess. And he's dead. He's out of there. Alright, so we got a Ring of Toughness, which actually increases our encumbrance limit, which is pretty nice. And, yeah, so as you could quite clearly tell, I used our power. And we now no longer have it. So I'm very much hoping that we're going to be coming across some kind of cooking cauldron or something along those lines. Because that would be very welcome. Let's go through the portal. And, well, we'll see what is on the other side. Ah, okay. Very nice. We are now on the, now in the Highlands or something along those lines. I don't know. Maybe. Let's have a look-see around. I really hope we all come across a cooking cauldron. I really need one of those. And, there is a boat. And there is also a shrine over here, or what looks to be a shrine. And there seems to be a person over here as well. Is that a person? Nope, that is a dead person. Never mind. We have wolfsbane, carnations, essence of the wind. We've got some sage. That's going to be very useful for creating healing potions, of course. So we do want to try and get as much of that as possible. More sage growing here. A broken broadsword, not particularly useful, but I'll take it. And we also have some moonshine here at a tipped-over chair. And I'm wondering whether there's anything else along the coast. There is a person. Apparently, he is dead. And what about along the coast? Is there anything along here that is actually going to be useful? Or is it just going to be a waste of my time? No, it is actually not a waste of time. Oh, no. Never mind. I thought the plants were actually gatherable. But they are apparently not. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a feeling that we're probably going to get attacked by something if I venture too far. Oh, there is a cooking cauldron. Never mind. I got my wish. What is this? Ale. Very nice. Some more alcohol. And indeed, is this guy dead? Yes. A silk hat, though. Very nice. I like it. Okay, use random ingredients. Does this actually craft anything? I think it did. Yes, it did. Fantastic. Let's, I actually don't know whether I should even do this, to be honest, because if there is a bed nearby, I can probably just sleep, and then I will recover my HP that way. All I know is that there are possibly some things that we can do over here, because there is a cave. And there's coins, ale, feathers, wool fiber. No idea whether that's any good, but, you know, we're going to take it nevertheless. And I'm hopeful that there will be a resting point in here. We have sheep's head. What else is in here? Oats, crucian carp. Okay, that sounds good. Nice. Loads of stuff for us to be able to craft. I like that. And, there is a person over there. I see. I see. We went all the way around. Oh, okay. Well, that's absolutely fine, because we also have milkweed here. And this is another little area where we can literally gather more mushrooms and various other... Wow. There's a huge amount of stuff. And there's also a resting area here, as you can see. Hermit's Diary. I am going to read the Hermit's Diary. I have roamed Avalon for too long. No sign of my brothers, no messages at our meeting point. Could I truly be the last druid? I tried hiding near Kuanacht. The people there seem honorable and didn't fall for lies about us, but the red priests appeared there too, forcing me to flee again. My bones can't endure much more. Thanks to Hob in the sunken village, I reached the island asylum. They'll never suspect a druid here. Hob didn't even blink when I asked for help. My days are ending, but those red fools never found me. It's been lonely, but my cave became home. I feel this is my last entry. I hope my brothers would see this hiding spot as our last prank on Avalon, worth every moment. And yep, well, he's certainly. I actually don't even know where he is because he's he's not here. That's the thing. He's not anywhere nearby. Small bucket, completely useless for us, but I am going to rest. There we are. And now we are rested and we have full HP because, of course, that is the entire reason why I came over here. Okay, so it's actually rather wonderful. They very adequately designed this area. I'm talking about the developers, of course, here now. They designed this area very specifically to provide a bit of support to someone that has, let's face it, had a rough time of things. Because I did take quite a lot of damage unnecessarily. But it was very nice to see that they gave us a cooking cauldron and, indeed, a place to rest.
There you are. It took you a while. I was getting worried you wouldn't make it. I even realized that I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. I'm Caradoc, your savior. What kept you so long?
Yeah, let me see. I don't even know. You sent me even though you knew what was there. I'm just going to say, I ran into some trouble along the way.
Figured you would. A place like that doesn't let anyone through easy. But you're standing here, looking healthier than last time. So I'm guessing you found something worth the trouble.
I found King Arthur.
You found him. I'm truly sorry it turned out to be you.
What are you talking about?
Well, it seems that the Red Priests managed to succeed in at least one of their experiments. You were able to go deep into the weirdness, survive, and even bring a piece of our king's soul back with you. I don't have to explain that this isn't something that happens every day. My job is to make sure it won't ever happen again. And this means you have to die. I'm truly sorry.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, no. This is a bit of a problem for me. Because this guy is actually really, really hard, as you could tell. Yeah. That was meant to happen, at least.
I'm sorry, but that had to be done. It shouldn't leave any lasting damage.
What did you just do?
I had to get rid of the parasite that infested you a moment ago. You've seen, no, you've felt what he's capable of. This power can't be unleashed on Avalon. Not again.
Well, start making sense, please.
You've found yourself in the middle of a mess that's been brewing for 600 years. Every single time things go down the shitter on this island, a bunch of cowards in Camelot bring our once and future king back from the dead. It's happened before. It will happen again. And soon. My journey, my mission, is to stop this from happening.
So you just killed King Arthur?
No, but thanks to you, I finally destroyed a piece of him I couldn't have reached otherwise. And from where I stand, that's progress.
Well, what do I have to do with all this?
What the Red Priests did to you must have been horrible. And yet, you've gained a unique ability to contain Arthur's powers within you. And what can be contained can be killed. That is why your assistance might be of help on my journey. My goal is to destroy King Arthur. To get rid of him, once and for all. There are pieces of his soul scattered across Avalon. I could use help in finding, collecting, and destroying them.
Well, what's your plan, then?
The plan is to steal Excalibur. Or at least, what's hiding within that damned blade. A piece of our king is bound to it, and so it needs to be destroyed.
Where is Excalibur now?
The sword is kept in the Horns of the South. It's a fortress, but if someone has this emblem, they can enter freely. Here, pin it to your clothes. If you decide to help me, you should get in without any issues. When you do, find the captain. Brendan's his name. He'll tell you the rest.
Let's go.
I have something to do first, but you should get some rest. Judging by the waves, the journey won't be pleasant. Set up a camp and get some sleep. Then we'll sail for the Horns of the South. Ah, and here, have some cobweb. Throw that into the fire and you'll be safe from the weirdness. Just in case I don't come back before nightfall.
From now on, whenever you'd like to rest, level up, or cook something, you can set up a bonfire in the game world. To do this, simply open the quick wheel. Whispers represent fragments of memory unlocked by your mysterious companion. You can discuss these with him by the campfire. Aha, I see. So, in other words, we now need to set up a campfire. Okay, so, well, that's pretty easy, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Place it down. And there is King Arthur himself, or, supposedly. And so we are going to start a conversation and uncover some mysteries.
I should be gone. I should be gone. And yet, here we are. Whatever he tried, it must have failed. Something must have gone wrong. For him. For us, it was a stroke of luck.
Caradoc hates you. He said you don't deserve to return.
Hatred, yes. That much I understood. But why? What did I take from him that he would go so far? He speaks as if he knows me, as if he has seen something I have not. And yet, I reach for it, and there is nothing.
Do you know what happened?
I felt him strike. For a moment there was nothing. No weight, no voice, no self. Just silence. But then, you pulled me back, didn't you? Or have I never left?
So, you don't know this Caradoc?
No. It seems that I should, but I don't. He knew me, spoke with certainty, with anger. But to me, he's a stranger. If he was a part of my past, then that past has been taken from me. I need to regain it.
What do you remember?
I don't... Not much. That isn't right. I should remember. I should. All I know is that I left my kingdom strong, prosperous. It should have grown. It must have flourished in my absence.
So, we're off to steal Excalibur.
It seems so. If Caradoc is hunting for more pieces of my soul, we should definitely claim them first. When we do, I should grow stronger. I should remember. I should be whole. Let's go then, young one. Let's not waste any more time. I left my kingdom strong. It should have only grown stronger in my absence. And if something threatens it now, then I will see it restored.
Aha! Alright, so we can now level up. Alright, so attribute points. Well, what are we going to spec into? I'm assuming we probably want to spec into dexterity if I want to be you know, a sneaky guy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 1 and that. Once approved, changes cannot be easily undone. Are you sure you want to confirm? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. And then we'll go into our skill tree here. Now we have a huge amount of different skills available, as you can see right here. We have unarmed, two-handed, one-handed, and general in the strength tree alone. And then we have endurance, where there's shield, stamina, health, dexterity, where there's parry, attack speed, movement, and bows, spirituality, where we have wands and cubes, summoning, combat, general, and buffs. And then we have perception, where we have stealth, daggers, critical hits, and then practicality, which provides us with healing, crafting, and trading, statuses, and armor. And we are, of course, going to be speccing into stealth. Decrease noise by 20%. That is what we will do. There we have it. Nice and easy, right? Nice and easy. What do we have from daggers here? Backstabs with daggers have a 33% increased chance to be critical hits. That's pretty nice. What about critical hits? Increase your critical chance by 2%. No offense, but I think 2% is very little. I don't particularly like that, but you know, that's fine. And otherwise, do we have to do something else here? Light a campfire to unlock new possibilities and hidden options. Restore your spent abilities and regain your weird soul power. There we go. I did that. And now we can cook some stuff. There we go. Cook that. Fantastic. Let's rest. I think I can rest until, I don't know, 8.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the island asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
Well, it looks like we survived our first shipwreck. I wonder how many of these we're going to have. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so what do I actually have to do now? Let me have a look. Alright, so the first piece of the King's Soul is tied to Excalibur. Yes. The pin that Caradoc gave me should grant me safe passage to the Horns of the South. And this is what we currently look like right here. Okay. And let's see, what else am I using right now? Okay, there is a burning ember there, which I could potentially use. We also have this, and that shoots a projectile that applies bleed. This shoots a small burning projectile. The question is, do I want to use anything like that? I personally don't. I personally don't. I don't really want to use anything like that. We do have some potions available here. We also have spirits, and I do need to find an alchemy table then. An alchemy table would be pretty nice. And as you can see, there is an origin potion available in the game, which does allow you to reset your skill and stat points. So if you so desire, you can of course do that. Alright, so I do spy something over there. You see that, fellow? I'm not sure who that is. It looks like an enemy. It is indeed an enemy. The question is it a difficult enemy? I'm going to assume it is very difficult. What do you bet? Can I swim? Are these swimmers? Do they swim? I'm going to assume because they're right next to the ocean that they are indeed swimmers. Okay, well, the question is, are they going to enjoy me sneaking up on them? They're very slow. Okay, well, that's useful. Wait a minute. Oh, they're ranged. To a certain degree. Okay, there we go. I gotta say, sometimes the combat still really difficult. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyway, thankfully we were able to win. And we can indeed kill these crabs, and we can actually loot them. This is going to be very, very important for us, because this can be turned into, I assume, food. We can also cook at any bonfire, which is amazing. So we are just going to be crafting this. There we go. Undercooked food. That's going to give us so much HP. Very, very helpful. And indeed, I can rest here as well. So look at this. I can literally rest anytime I like at these places. And there is another enemy over there, or is that a merchant? That looks like a merchant to me. Egg, wool fiber. I'm not sure if wool fiber is that particularly useful. Yes, that does look like a merchant. Aha! Hello!
Oh, greetings, kind. Sir? Madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer, and the finest I can offer, that is.
I could say it's madam and then try to deceive him, but that's a 15% chance. I'm just going to say it's sir.
Right, of course. Silly me. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I have very bad eyesight. This is a thing that happens to humans, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is.
Uh-huh. That is very funny. Okay. We could say, are you not human? Or we could say, yes it is, as you, fellow human, must know very well.
Oh, that I do. It's really hard being a human, isn't it? I mean, we can get hurt so easily. Even falling from a tree could kill us. Can you imagine? Or we could catch an illness that makes our skin crack and blister. Not to mention aging. Don't even get me started on aging. Honestly, being a human sounds so horrifying. I mean, it is horrifying. Anyway, where were we?
Alrighty. This guy, super funny. You're not very good at this, are you?
I'm really not, am I? Oh, I've only been doing this for a short time. A century or so, maybe. I don't have all that many regulars either. Most people either curse at me or run away. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to eat them or even kidnap them. And then there are those who accuse me of trying to trick them. Excuse me! I'm just trying to sell them some trinkets or pretty flowers. Where's the trickery in that?
A century? What are you?
I'm glad you asked. My name is O'Cunnin Cinnamon Sage, and I'm a travelling merchant. I specialise in the various odds and ends I find on my travels. Feel free to take a look at my wares. I'm sure you'll be able to find something interesting.
Very interesting individual.
If you didn't try to sell me any weapons or nails.
Very interesting character. Very, very interesting character. Okay, so I simply don't condone violence, he says. Okay, so increases sneak damage by 10%. I cannot afford to get that. The killing stroke requires 5 spirituality. Wow, that's actually pretty crazy. Okay, so you could literally buy all of this stuff, or we can sell. And literally, there is so much stuff that I can sell here. Unfortunately, a lot of it is kind of useless. I could sell this. No. Is there anything here that could actually sell for a decent amount? Or is this literally all that it is? I can literally sell this stuff, I suppose. All these prayers. I don't think that's going to be particularly useful. Ramblings of a Weary Mind, treatment records, and so on and so forth. The 7 Commandments, the broken wooden club. You know, all this stuff that we don't necessarily need anymore. And I will be selling all of this as well. I hope I'm not selling things that I'm actually wearing. That's the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about, to be honest. But I'm hopeful that they are going to be excluded from the list. I can only hope that that is the case. We do have some broken arrows here. This is a crafting reagent, so I'm going to assume we can indeed craft arrows from it or repair them in some fashion or another. We also have a torch available there as well. We have 17 lockpicks. That's very nice, actually. I like that. Okay, we'll just sell some of these books here. Don't really need that. I will keep some of them just if, you know, if they give me something, of course. Hermit's Diary. There we go. All right, so that is obviously fine. And now I have 136. Which is absolutely terrible, but I can indeed buy some sage from him, which is very nice. So I might very well do that. Let's buy a little bit of sage. Let's buy 6 pieces of sage, and then we'll buy, let's see now. This just restores mana. Not a big fan of that. We could get... I think we will get this. Why not? Let's get a bunch of mushrooms. And we got these as well. Let's buy some of that too. There we go. Try not to get eaten. I'd hate to lose my favorite customer, he said. Ah, yes, yes. I'm sure I am. Okay, so that was very interesting. I have no idea what he is. Probably some kind of imp or whatever. Ah, very nice. Ooh, wooden arrows, loads, fried fish, bread, ale. Wow, that was crazy. Okay, and we actually opened up a shortcut right here. Okay, and we also have a reinforced chest. This is an easy difficulty. Well, there you go. Very, very easy. And we also have silver plates. They're going to sell for a decent amount. We also have a short bow. Ah, now that is going to be useful because we're using a very short bow at the moment. And now we have a proper short bow, which requires 3 dexterity. It requires 3 dexterity. I don't currently have 3 dexterity. I am so sad now. Oh well, never mind. That is how it goes, is it not? And there is... I think there's another enemy around here. There might be. Let me actually just see. No, it doesn't seem... Oh, there is a beach. Okay, you know what? Let's go. Let's go over there and see what's up with it. I'm gonna just go underneath the water. I'm gonna be sneaky. I'm gonna play the Jaws music right now. Play the Jaws music. Okay, here we go, here we go. Let's see.
It's always the same with you. Beat them up first, ask questions later, damn it. And now we have no...
And now we have no gold. And they're going to be attacking me now. Ah, yes, that's wonderful. And there we have it. Okay. Whew. Even these peasants are difficult. That's hilarious. I don't know. It's probably just me, to be honest. You know, let's face it. It's probably just me being just terrible. That's usually how it goes. But thankfully, most of the time, they do seem to be giving you some pretty cool things. Like, for example, they do give you a shrine and various other things. Oh, make an offering to the All-Mother here. Okay. I was going to say, maybe they make you, you know, they give you a resting spot. Take me, All-Mother, into your embrace. This feather is a symbol, my light heart. This rose, a love confession. This sage, a promise of purity. Please protect me now and forever. Love me as I love you. And that is indeed the offering, you see. That is what we need. We need a rose and a feather. And we already have the sage, of course. So if we want to make an offering, then we can do that. Whoa, nobleman's boots. Hello there. All right, wait a minute. There was actually something that we looted. Letter to Alias. Let us read it. Dear Alias, you, my most faithful companion, are my only hope. Go to the All-Mother's shrine, perform the following ritual, and bring me the amulet you will surely be gifted. Granny said that you need to make an offering of a rose, some sage, and a feather. This is my last hope to save my beautiful daughter. Return safely, and may the All-Mother protect you. Lady Cardea. And indeed, that is what he was here for. And now he's looking very dignified with arrows sticking in his body, which I am now going to loot. There we have it. Alright, so what else do we have here? We have leather. Does he have any of the roses? Does he have roses? Oh, there's a fishing rod. From now on, whenever you're near water and want to catch fish, you can use the fishing rod. To do this, simply open this, locate the fishing rod, and equip it. So if we want to do that, we can. And let's see, there we go. Okay, so we're going to be basically just making some random stuff. There we are, random stuff, there we are, wonderful, wonderful. And my cooking is leveling up, very nice. I like it. Okay, let's just rest, get my HP back. We don't have to use any of my wonderful consumables just yet. And indeed, yeah, so we can actually fish anytime we want. So let me see here. There is the fishing rod. And now it's in my third slot. So now we can do fishing. Whoops, let me not swing it like a sword. There we go. To catch a fish, wait for a bite, then press E to begin the struggle. Release and hold the button to keep the hook inside the moving bar until the fish gets tired. If you fail to keep the hook inside the moving bar, the fishing line will wear down, and if its durability reaches 0, it will snap, and the fish will escape. Okay. I'm ready. I am ready, little fish. I missed it. I did not realize that that was the indicator. Okay. Am I doing this wrong? Because I'm hearing the little oh, wait. I think I have to wait for it. Okay, my bad. I have to wait for it. I thought the clicking sound basically indicated that I needed to pull on the fishing line, but it is not. I have to wait for this thing to bite, as it were. And then once it bites, then we can start pulling in the fishing line. I assume. Am I doing that right? Am I actually thinking that this is correct? Because all I'm hearing right now is little clicks. And I was kind of hoping that we'd be able... I actually don't know. Ah, there we go. Alright, so basically randomly they decide to pull on the fishing line. Doesn't seem to have anything to do with... Yes, as you can see right here, it doesn't seem to have anything to do with the little click sounds or anything like that. So yeah, basically I'm just going to do this nice little mini game here. I actually really like the mini game. Super smooth, as you can tell. Very nice and easy to keep the little hook icon in the area, at least with this particular fish. And there we have it. A common bream, the length 51.6. Yes, very nice. And there you go. So now we can technically go over to the little cooking pot, and I can make that right now if we want to. But yes, I don't think I'll be doing that. Not right now, at least. So now I have a bunch of arrows, so it's probably a good idea for me to do a little bit of sneak attacking, isn't it? So let's try to level up my sneak somewhat. Did I miss? Yes, I did. Oh, my sneak just leveled up. Okay, that's actually fantastic. I like that a great deal. Thank you. Okay, we gotta be careful. There we go. Don't get murdered by him. Oh, this guy is actually kind of difficult. Funnily enough, when you dodge away and then you go forward or try to attack at the same time, it actually charges you back into the enemy, which is probably not the best idea. I did level up, which does give me full HP, apparently, so that's wonderful. There we go. Okay, spoiled meat. No, no, no. I will take the drowner's tongue. Bones, maybe, for crafting. I don't know about that. Okay, we can actually dig using my wonderful shovel, which does provide me with this. And look at that. More lockpicks. Wine goblets. Nice. We can sell that for a decent amount, I suppose. And what do we have over here? We got more enemies. We got loads of milkweed in this area as well. And we have a fast travel point. There you go. Nice. Okay, so what we're going to do is... well, I actually can't even level up right now, can I? No. I need to find a bonfire to be able to do that, which is quite funny. Obviously, finding one or making one, you know, we can do either one. You know, it's not really that much of a problem, is it? Okay, so yes, it says set a bonfire. But I'm not going to currently do that yet because there is another enemy over here. Is there something up there that I can't see? Because there's a shadow that is looming over the beach. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot this. Can't believe I missed that one. That's a bit strange. There we go. Oh, hello. Okay, wait a minute. What are these things? Okay, these are corpse eaters. Okay, yeah, that's probably not the best idea. Okay, gotta be careful. Okay, we're gonna have some issues here. I'm gonna have to eat something, just in case. Nice. Oh. Okay, yeah, so we can actually do that really, really cool, like, dashing thing, and you can do that towards the opponent, but you do have to be a little bit aware that sometimes when you're dashing away, that is actually going to happen whether you want it to or not, which can be a big, big issue. So, thankfully, we were able to surprisingly survive. I was a bit worried there for a second, but we're okay. You know, we're fine, we're fine. And there is another one over there. I have to be a little bit careful now because I am quite low in HP. Let's see, is there another person over here? No, doesn't seem like it. Okay, so I might be able to... There is a flooded mine. Ah, this is indeed a cave. It's like a dungeon, I assume, which will probably enable me to go in there. Oh, Keeper's Tag. Oh, very nice. Okay, well, let me just take a quick look here. Okay, so basically, if I have a look, okay, that's going to give me slightly better armor. I like the Thorn Helmet, to be honest. I think the Thorn Helmet is fantastic. So I'm going to be leaving that. Do I have anything else that I can wear? Ah, that requires 2 endurance to wear? Why does it require 2 endurance? Or does it only require... one of those things, because I did put them on just now. So that's very strange. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that, but yeah, well, whatever the case, I am going to level up. And what does endurance actually give me? Encumbrance limit, max health, stamina regen. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll put a point in endurance here as well. We are going to put another point in dexterity at some point as well, but so far my bow seems to be doing a pretty decent job as it is, so I don't really need to be super, you know, hardcore about that. Otherwise, let's have a look. Attacks against blinded enemies are always critical. That sounds pretty fun. Taking lethal damage makes you invisible for 5 seconds instead of killing you. Wow, that's very, very useful too. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just spec 100% in reducing our noise, because I want to make sure that we can sneak around people, because I am actually trying, if I can, obviously it's going to be a little bit difficult to make this work, but I'm trying, if I can, to make us be able to sneak up on people and stab them in the back with our dagger. That's the hope, at least. I'm not sure whether that's actually going to happen, but would be very cool if we could make it work. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.